Welcome back to another episode of Growing with Lalascrops. So today, you guys, I'm making a video about maintenance Mondays. So I decided to add that to my channel, showing you guys how I maintain my vegetables, in my garden. I'm also going to be transferring my seedlings, basically my collard greens and cabbage seedlings, into these little small pots right here. I'm hoping that it will be able to form better roots in these pots that I have saved. This is my first time trying the peat pallets. I decided to go with the peat pallets because I felt like it would be, easier for the seeds to germinate. That was the main reason why I decided to try the peat pallets, but now I'm wondering if I need to transfer them into, some bigger pots so that, the roots can form. But I feel like they should be forming in here also. I don't know. I think I'm going to transfer them into these pots. So that's going to be part of my maintenance for this video. Transfer my collard greens because my cabbage is looking a little bit more healthier. Okay, so I'm going to be using this soil, the Kellogg's soil that I've showed you guys already. I still have some left over, so that's what I'm going to use. I only filled it up halfway so that I could give my seedlings enough room to plant in here and then fill the soil up around it. But right now I think I'm going to go ahead and remove this netting from around the soil and then just place it into it like that, because this can get mildew on it. So I like how these peat pallets keep their shapes so that it makes it easier not to disturb the roots. So you guys, I don't see any roots. No roots. You should be able to see roots, So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and transfer now. I'm not going to disturb this soil that was wrapped around in that netting. I'm just going to place it in there just like that. And I want to top it off with some more soil. Let's break this to add some more soil. So I'm hoping that this will grow a little better, because maybe they have outgrown these peat pallets. I feel like they haven't, to be honest, but maybe I just need to be a little bit more patient. I don't know. So we'll see. So I'm going to water these for later. But yeah, see how easy that is to just remove. But see how, I don't know if you can see how that's trying to form some fungus. So yeah, I don't want to, keep that on there. I want to take it off. But like I said, I like how it keeps its form, and it's still moist, you guys. Now if it was dry, then I feel like it would be, breaking up. So you want to make sure that it's moist, not too moist, but it still has some type of moisture to it so that it's easier to transfer. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in there like so, show you guys. So now I'm going to use, just what I have already. And then remove the netting. You can tell there's not too many roots that has developed yet. I just made a video showing you guys the fertilizer that I like to use to develop those roots. But I wanted to wait till the plant started developing its true leaves, which is it's starting to do. So now I'm going to just continue to fertilize with that, and you guys can watch that video if you would like to see what fertilizer I use on my seedlings and root vegetables to develop those roots. Let's try this one. This one's still trying to do something. Now I'm going to show you guys how I maintain tomatoes, and they are doing pretty good as far as the growth compared to summertime. Pretty excited about that. So yeah, I just like to come out and look at my plants to see, you know, how the leaves are doing, see what my plant is trying to tell me as far as like their health and growth. As your plants get taller, of course you want to tie them up as they get taller. As you can see, we are experiencing some wind, so I want to make sure that, you know, my plants don't try to snap in half, and I just provide them the support that they need. So that's what I'm going to do now. I want to tie up my tomatoes so that they are secured. About that much off, and as you see, the plant is leaning. I'm gonna try to position this so I can get both of them. So I'm gonna tie that up so that it's a little bit more secured. And I don't show you guys. And I don't tie it too tight. Hope you can see that space that's left. You see the space that's left? I don't tie it too tight. You don't want to put it like too much like that, because you want your plant to have enough room to still grow. So tie up this other piece right here along there. Get it. There we go. We tie all these together now. Alright, so I have that one now, so you know when the wind hits, it's good. Move that on the side. Okay, so what I also do is look at the leaves. If it's like if it's bad fungus, then I usually prune off like the whole stem. But if it's just some leaves that have fungus on them, I just usually like just cut those off, like this one right here. Just cut it off. I don't usually like to leave it on the ground, but I only have 2 hands, so yeah. So I'm going here and just, you know, if I need to cut off the whole stem, do that. With some, and you see this, hopefully you can see it, I don't know. See that? And this is my yellow cherry tomato. So this one I feel like always just giving me a hard time. I'll put it right there. As far as, you know, just keeping the fungus off. But I'm going to pray over it, and yeah, it's going to start producing a strong, healthy plant. Cut that one off. Let me just take off this one because that had some bad fungus. Alright, so now moving to the next plant. I know I saw some in the back. Now this one back here has some, I don't know where this spider web came from. I'm trying to find the whole leaf to see if the whole thing has fungus on it. It looks like it does, so I'm going to cut that off. I think it's right there. Alright, let's look at these bottom ones. These don't look too bad, so I'm going to keep those on. But that one stem is, yeah. So the ones that may have just one leaf like this, I'm just going to cut that off. Like so. And check under the leaves. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. So I'm going to cut this whole thing off. Well, no, I'm just going to cut it midway. Cut it midway like that. So you can see these brown spots on them. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this plant be. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's check the bottom. It's usually the bottom. So I'm gonna cut this one right there off. You see that? Oh, you know what? I need to tie this one up. Let me cut this leaf off. And always remember to pick your leaves up so that it won't stay down and onto the soil. I'll come back in. Oh, yeah, that one is good too. I'm gonna cut this whole stem off. Alright, so I think for the most part everything else looks pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna do this one also. Let's check this basil. It's looking pretty good. Get down in here because the other day I found a worm. I don't know why. And this is the spearmint. Check that. Okay. The basil is doing pretty good though. After I transferred it, because I bought these from Home Depot. I didn't feel like starting from seeds for those. So this leaf off. Oh goodness. Let's see if you guys can see it. Nope, you probably can't. So I'm gonna just do this in midway because let's see. See that? Yeah. So I'm trying to prevent this from spreading. So now I'm gonna tie it up. These three are basically done. I've pruned them, tied them up, and yeah. So, but for the most part, they are looking pretty healthy. Besides the leaves that I had to, you know, prune off. Try to see right there. I mean, and sometimes you can pinch them off, you guys. If it's just leaves, sometimes I'll come out and pinch them off. All right, 2 more plants. So of course I'm going to remove this one. Actually, these 2 at the bottom. I do need to figure out what I want to put at the base of the plants so that the soil won't splatter onto the stems, like this one over here. So I just did not like the mulch that I had last time. It was just too thick. So I wanted to take my time and, you know, figure out what is best to, you know, apply around my tomatoes. And of course I'm gonna do around the herbs too. The pepper plants, I feel like they don't really need mulch, to be honest, but I would definitely apply some around my cucumbers also, and my beans. I still have the mulch in my flower raised bed, so but not around the new flowers that look like they are all Zimas. I'm like, ugh, I really wanted a different variety, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll show you guys the flower that just bloomed from the wildflower mix. But yeah. So, and then the flowers in here are doing good too, you guys. Really good. So now I'm going to cut these, the bottom leaves of this. As you can see those spots on here. I'm going to take off this one too, right here. That doesn't look good. This one doesn't look good either. And I quickly remove it off the soil, because I don't want that to get down into the soil. Take this one off. Quickly pick it up. And this one is my Juliet. It's a Roma grape hybrid tomato. And then these 2 right here are the red beef steaks. And then I already told you guys what that one is. And then this one right here is a cherry red. So, but yeah, I was supposed to start my tomatoes by seeds, but I just could not find the varieties that I wanted. So I was like, I gave in and just bought these four plants from Home Depot, and then I bought this one from a nursery. Let's check these. Yeah. All right, let's check underneath these. Everything looks pretty good now. For new beginners, this is maintenance that, you know, here's all the bad leaves. This is maintenance that you to give to your plants, you know, so that they can stay healthy. It's some great weather right now. It's not too hot. All right, you guys, so that concludes today's video of Maintenance Mondays. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me show you how I maintain my vegetables in my raised bed. I definitely have some more work to do, but that would be for another Maintenance Monday, of course. So, oh, I forgot to show you guys. This is the flower that has bloomed. Just waiting for the rest of the flowers to bloom out. Next Monday, I will show you guys how I maintain some of my other vegetables. Today was mainly about the tomatoes because they had some fungus on them, and I'm just looking at the back. I looked at the front, but the back looks pretty good. I will see you guys in my next video. As always, happy gardening. Peace.